So 21. Oh, and I think it might have moved. 22, 23, 4. Nothing so far. 5, 6, 7. All right, there we go. Skiing Paul Ridge is like skiing in the resort. Look at this. Oh, so funny. Whew. I honestly didn't think I was going to even get a turn. But I'll take that. Schmoo fest. That's all you're going to get. That is not. I always use this little thing here. Anyways, before you dig your pit, you need to probe and see what's going on in the snow. We're just gonna make sure we're not hitting rocks and trees and stuff. So I think that's a pretty good spot. Now we're just gonna get established here, and we're gonna do a pit that is 1.5 by 1.5 is our standard. We're just probing down and hit 90 centimeters of snow. I guess that feels like the ground there. So, 100 here. Put it in here. Here. This is up that and start digging. But now remember what I was saying in the last video there, how you want your walls to be vertical. It's a skill. It's honestly a skill. It takes a bit to learn. And I'm going to show you a trick once I get down there, how to check if these walls are vertical or not. But in the meantime, I'll just keep digging away here. All right, so I'm going to show you a trick on how to get your pit walls vertical. I learned this in my ops course from one of the instructors. And you basically take your probe and then just kind of line it up and get your probe vertical. So that's pretty vertical, and my wall is leaning. So it is not touching anywhere. So I need to shave the bottom off. And there you go. Now it's a vertical wall that's 90 centimeters deep. And the good thing about early season, there's not much snow, so you only have to dig 90 centimeters instead of 2 meters. Yeah, so let's straighten out this wall and then carry on. So if you're doing your operation course, you are actually judged by your pit. So you want to make sure you've got it nice and vertical. And why do you do it 1.5 meters wide? Well, you want to be able to do more than one test, because you need to do one, And then you need to confirm your first test with another test. And sometimes you need to do 3. So if I'd need to dig another, I might get 3 out of this, but generally probably I'd have to dig another, another 20 centimeters over here. And like, you're not going to get perfect, but honestly, that's about as perfect as you can get. You never throw your snow above you. You don't want to disturb that section. On the top here, this is our first little bit here. So that right here, that's just basically some powder that's untouched. And then keep going down here till we feel something else. And we definitely have a layer right here. That is the melt freeze. So another layer right here. So this is the melt freeze from that I have on the other pit there on the brome. And keep going down. And I got another one here. And you could actually see the ice here. So we actually have another one right above it then. So these are all melt freeze events. Down a bit more. There's another layer. It's changing a lot. And that's really hard to get through, and that's just solid ice here on the bottom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers to test here. So our column needs to be 30 by 30. So we are just going to go. Definitely getting into some bushes. And we're going to dig this side out here. All right, so we've dug down that side, and then this side we're going to cut our pie. I'm going to cut our piece of pie like so. Oh, this is called a bone saw. You can use it for many things. So we're going to cut out our pie. All right, well, we got all our snow out of there. So now we want to cut down the back here. So why we did the pie and this side, one of the reasons is to isolate the column. The other one is, as you're cutting down, you want to be able to see the tip of your saw. So you know you're getting a cut right through. And you can just like go down like this and saw away. Now your bone saw is handily 35 centimeters, but so just cut 30, and that way you can always see your saw going through. Well, I can still see it. So I've cut all the way down. You want to leave your saw in. So our first step test is put our shovel on top, and we're going to do 10 light taps with our wrist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And absolutely, we have nothing. So now we're going to go up and we're going to go from our elbow. 10 more. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And nothing has moved. Now, I should have put a glove on. But anyways. So now we're going to go for the hard. And we are going to go for 10 more, but it's from the arm. So basically a flat arm. and we're going to be watching our column while we do it. So 21. Oh, I think it might have moved. 22, 23, 4. Nothing so far. 5, 6, 7. All right, there we go. 27. So CTH 27, we got our first fracture, and that was very resistant. That was hard to get off. And then you can see it looks like it's probably facets or melt freeze or something. So we are going to now take those crystals with our loop, and we are going to go and see what they are. That is definitely frozen. Well, you can't. And that's a rounding. Pretty much just a melt freeze crust. Same as what I got over here. So we're going to write this down in our book. Clean our shovel. And let's get rid of this top layer here. And we've got 3 more to go. So 28, 29, 30. And nothing moved. Nothing moved. So I honestly don't think there's a reason to do a comparison test because I don't see this changing at all. So there's one more we can do. It's a deep tap test. And you just sort of hammer it hard and see if you can get a result down here. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but let's get rid of this. And we're just going to do the hard one. So this is a deep test. Deep tap. Nothing happened. And break off at the ground. Nothing. So, do you wanna know what I get out of this snowpack? This snowpack is very safe to ski. It's not moving. Mind you, I'm on a flat slope in the sun. Probably had compression on it. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you liked this little snow pit dig here. Now, one more thing you have to do when you're done is fill it back in. No, I'm not going to shovel that snow back in, but I'm going to try, well, maybe I'll shovel a little bit back in, but I'm going to try and just crush it with my skis. And also, don't forget your stuff. So you got your saw way down here, you know. You got, your ruler, and then don't forget what you got in your little storage compartment here. Because you really don't want to buy this stuff again. It's not cheap. Well, I hope you learned a little from that. I certainly did. So what I've learned is that our snowpack right now, at least at this 1,400 meter level, 1,500 I think it said, is very stable, which looks really good going into this winter. Years past, it hasn't been like this. It was warm, snow, then warm and rain, and it was just sketchy. So right now, this is a very good base that we're starting on. And let's hope it stays. I think it will. Because it's going to snow some more and be cold.